Shalawam.
It's the brother Deshaya.
The brother Amawad.
From the GMS New Orleans camp. Prior to getting started, we're going to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham,
double honors to the apostles and elders of great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those for elect. Shalawam, shalawam.
Shalawam.
Okay, and we just got another lesson. Okay, we're going to go into how the Lord is basically controlling everything that people are called so-called bad, man. Okay, because it's a big misconception that people like to say, oh no, God don't do that. He don't do evil. Okay, but that's clearly contrary to the to scriptures, man. Okay,
and he controls both sides of every war. Every war is rigged. Every war that you see, where millions of people die, children get blown into bits, the Most High is behind all of that.
Matter of fact, give me Amos 3 and 6. Get started with that.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6. It says, "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahawah have not done it?"
Okay, so it clearly says, shall they be evil in the city, and the Lord had not done it, man? And the answer to that question is yes. As we about to answer throughout the scriptures we about to bring out, man. But the Lord orchestrates everything that goes on, man. We're just pawns in his movie, man, or his will.
Yeah, the answer is no. No, there's no evil that the Lord has.
Oh, it's like it. But no, man. Anything that's being done is of the Lord. That goes for both sides, man, good and evil.
We're gonna get this Proverbs. This Proverbs 21 and 1. "The king's heart is in the hand of Yahawah, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will."
Okay, so the so-called kings that's ruling now, man, is what you presidents, the leaders of this world, man.
Yeah, the bankers, Rothschilds.
Yeah.
People behind the scenes pulling strings.
Yeah. So even them, they're puppets, man, to the Lord. They're being controlled by the Lord, man. So anything that they'll bring forth that people like to call evil, as they're getting ready to make war right now, okay, these things are all of the Lord's will, man. Okay, this is part of his movie. It's prophecy.
Yeah, the Lord actually, you showed that video where the Lord is basically looking at both sides of the war like pieces on a chessboard, and he's moving both sides. He controls the Western Hemisphere, the Eastern Hemisphere. He controls NATO. He controls Putin. He controls all of these people, and like the brother was saying, people think that evil is a result of Satan. Well, Satan answers to the Most High.
Well, you can find, according to the book of Job, right?
Yeah. Which that's something Christians don't even understand. They think the Lord and Satan are arm wrestling in heaven, or Satan fell out of heaven because he was so beautiful that the Lord was jealous. How you gonna be jealous of your own creation? That's bugged out, man. But this is what people believe. The Most High actually controls both sides of the war. Let me get this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in mine highness." Right, and the Lord, he has a host in the heaven, which is the angels, and he has hosts on earth, which is going to tell you. It says, "The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. Yahawah, the Lord of hosts, mustereth the host of the battle." And the word mustereth goes into assembling. The Lord assembles the hosts. All right, the word host means armies. So the Lord assembles the armies to the battle. He assembles, right now he's assembling the different armies of the world in the valley of YAHAWASHI for World War III. And it's a spirit, we just went into Revelation 9 last night, which is all about World War I. So the Most High actually, he set up Kaiser Wilhelm II. All right, he set up the the Austrian painter. He set up, George W. Bush Jr. Again, he set up Putin. He set up all of these people, man. He set up Alexander the Greek. That was prophesied in the scriptures that Alexander the Greek, or Edomite, would take down the Persian Empire. The Most High set him up. He sets up world leaders and kings to take one army out of power, to take one government and bring it down, and raise up another one.
Yeah, more that was it.
That was it on that.
I ain't even see this one, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, show the camera real quick. You got Yahawah looking over a chessboard, man.
But in the images, you could see the different armies, right there fighting, man. Because what? He's controlling it. He's in the middle of the chessboard, man. There's no one on the other side, man. He's controlling both sides of the board, man.
Yeah.
You could give me the Isaiah 54.
Okay. This is Isaiah 54, verse 16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy."
So these different scientists, man, that went and created these nuclear weapons, okay? The Lord put them to do that, man. He put the spirit on these different people to have that kind of knowledge. Bro, you think an average person could just know how to split an atom? Bro, that's the Lord's work.
Yeah.
He has to be dealing through these different people, man, in order to create something like that, man.
Yeah, the word atom means unsplittable. So you didn't split something that's unsplittable. The Most High actually put the spirit on them to do that. When you look at these scientists, these engineers, you'll see a blackboard and you'll see a giant formula. That's from the heavens, man.
Yeah. Yes,
hold on one second. Yeah, this the word atom. Late 15th century. It says indivisible, minute body, indivisible particle. So an atom is something that's indivisible. And this devil divided it. Why? Because as we just read in Isaiah 54, the Most High put the spirit on him to split the atom and create these weapons that could be used for great destruction. And the Lord is actually going to use these devils to destroy themselves. He gave them the technology to destroy themselves with.
Yeah.
Imagine you get a blessing that's a sword. Then the Lord tell you, he that lived by the sword is going to die by the sword. But your blessing is a sword. You got to live by it. You devils in a trick bag. All right, when you read Genesis, the 27th chapter, you gave away your blessing and then you cried about it and lied and said we stole it from you, and you begged Isaac for one blessing, and he's like, okay, you're gonna have the fatness of the earth, but you're gonna take it by the sword. You got set up, man.
Then bro, because every time this topic come up, bro, you gotta go to the account and realize what Esau gave the blessing up for. Bro, pottage, because he was hungry at that moment.
Yeah.
You gave everything up. Bro, brother, we talking about the things in which we're still waiting for now, which is about to be everything, right? You gave all that up for a temporary red meat, brother?
Yeah, that's his spirit, though.
Yo.
He has the spirit of instant gratification, the spirit of do as thou wilt, and that's how he's ruler of earth. Right? We don't care about the environment. We can just pollute it as long as it makes us money.
That's why America is built on the foundation it's built on now, man. Because this devil is ruling, man.
Mm-hmm.
Give me on Isaiah 45 or 6 and 7.
Okay. That's the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 6. It says, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am Yahawah, and there is none else.
Go ahead.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahawah, do all these things.
So he's stamping his name on it. Like, okay, so y'all saying that the Lord don't do these things, but clearly right here he's boldly saying he does these things.
I create evil.
So how we get around this?
You can't.
Like, it's no, so what, that ain't in, bro, it clearly says it right here,
Man,
bro.
what translation is that?
Yeah, this is,
It's the King James Bible.
come on, man.
Which, how could an all-powerful being allow something else to go on in his midst that he doesn't have control over?
Come on.
The God that these people worship doesn't even make logical sense.
Bro, he created everything. So if people are doing evil things, he created it.
Yeah.
That's just like people and their emotions, man. You think, okay, so you jealous, but the Lord don't get jealous.
Yeah.
He created everything. It just makes sense.
Yeah, and the wicked were created for a very specific purpose. Let me get this for you real quick.
Come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. Yahweh have made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Come on.
So he specifically made Edomite soldiers and Edomite leaders, Edomite rulers. All right, the wicked in the Bible, according to Malachi, the first chapter, is the Edomites. That's the wicked. And he created them for the day of evil. What is the day of evil? All right, the day of the Lord, Jacob's trouble, World War III, the day of the Lord, where all of these prophecies culminate into the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, he had to create someone that was wicked enough to create Babylon and then be a ruler over a demonic society, someone who put women over men, somebody who would poison the food and water, somebody who would poison the minds of the children. He created a perfect devil. Why? It says, Yahweh had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Yeah. So they were made, for to play their part, man. In his movie, man.
Yeah.
We all just playing our role. Okay? The Lord is directing everything, man. He's the creator. He's the author, the publisher, and the director, man. So we just fulfilling prophecy, man. That's why we can't even choose to serve him.
No.
That's a whole nother like, come on, bro.
Yeah, YAHAWASHI is the star of the movie, and we're the supporting cast.
Yes.
All right, if we're of that number, the 144,000, we're the supporting cast. All right, YAHAWASHI is the protagonist. All right, Esau is the antagonist. He's the devil. He's the villain of the movie. And what happens at the end of a movie? The villain gets judged.
Yeah.
But the Most High set up both sides. Just like if you're an author and you write a screenplay, you don't write the hero story and then have somebody else come in and write the villain story. You write both sides.
Yeah. Because you bro, when you writing something, you want the outcome to be how you want it to be.
You want it to be. Yeah.
It's your story.
Yeah.
So everybody bro, when you write something and everybody that's coming to play a part in your movie, they have to act out what you wrote.
What you want them to do.
It's your story, man.
Con.
You got something?
Yeah, this the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 1, but the point is in 2. It says, the Most High, who have sundry times and diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, YAHWASHI, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the worlds. And that word worlds is eons. So YAHWASHI made the ages, all right? The word eon in the Greek means age or dispensation of time or period. So the Most High, through his Son, YAHWASHI made, the Persian Empire. Then he made the Greek Empire. He made the Roman Empire. He made each empire to take down the previous one. Why? To fulfill prophecy.
Yeah. Everything in it is in order. Just like we were brought back in our correct order, man. In order for the prophecy to be fulfilled, man. That's why Esau is still here to, like you bring out in that scripture, to receive his judgment, man, at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we were woken up. It tells you in Corinthians, every man in his own order. Now that was all for prophecy to take place. If the Lord would have kept the elect, awake this whole time, then America could have never flourished.
Yeah.
All right. This society is built upon our people not knowing who they are. So there had to be, like Apostle Paul said, there had to be a falling away first. So every prophecy takes place according to plan.
Yeah.
The Israelites couldn't have woken up in the 1600s. we had to go through Deuteronomy 28 and its fulfillment. We had to have that yoke of iron. We had to be destroyed, completely broken and downtrodden as a people, so that we could arise in these last days. Is it not written that a great army would stand upon our feet? we had to wake up and remember who we are.
Yeah. So yeah.
You got another one?
No, that was it.
Okay. Yeah. You know, Lord willing, the point has been made. You don't have to be too long. But yeah, the Lord controls both sides, man.
Yeah, man. So that puts a you know, a clean cut through the, you know, the Lord don't do evil, man.
Yeah.
He clearly is controlling everything. Everything that has happened and is about to happen, man. It's of the Lord, man.
I got one more.
Come on.
This is the book of Sirach. These are both good.
Get them both.
I'm gonna get it. Sirach chapter 42 and 24. It says, "All things are double one against another, and he have made nothing imperfect. One thing established the good of or another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory?" So, like the brother was saying, you can't have one without the other. All right. For you to write a movie, and you write the good, you have to write the evil, because why? You want to control the outcome of the story. So the evil that you write is to what? Fulfill the end goal of whatever it is, you know, you want the moral of the story to be. So if you want a story, for example, to say, like, well, let's use this story, which is creation. All right, the moral of this story is for the sons of the Most High, which today are known as so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The whole moral of this story was for us to learn to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and also to have faith, and that we're not absolutely nothing without the Most High. That's the moral of the story. So the Lord had to strip us from our power so that we can know what it's like to not have him. In the garden, we were the sons of God, but we took it for granted. We were just doing all sorts of wickedness, committing spiritual adultery, but he turned his face from us, so now we know what it's like to not have our power.
Yeah.
We're still the smartest, we're still the best looking, we're still the fastest, we're still the most creative, we're still the greatest people on earth, but without our power, none of that mean nothing.
Right.
And that's the moral that we learned in captivity. So the Lord had to create that perfect villain to teach us the moral of the story.
Yeah. I got one for you right quick.
Okay, you got it?
This is Sirach 33 and 14. It says, "Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly." Okay, so we know that the Lord don't do nothing. You know, he's balanced. Okay, so just like there's, you know, good, there's gonna be evil, man.
And he created both of them.
Okay, but everything is set to, you know, fulfill prophecy, man. Just like us, we're considered the godly, and, you know, well, 2/3 and the heathen are considered a sinner, man. Okay, but everything is according to prophecy, man. And the Lord is, he has his hands on both sides, man. Okay, what you got? You got something else?
Yeah, next verse.
Verse 15. It says, So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are two, one against another.
Right. It says all the works of the Most High. Right?
Okay.
On the right hand and the left hand side.
Yeah.
They're one against another, and that's a perfect balance. And it takes the whole 2/3 and all the heathen to balance the righteousness of the elect. Yeah. That's the moral of the story, man.
So hopefully this lesson that's all you had. Hopefully this lesson was edifying and to the point, man. Prior to getting out of here, we're gonna give all glory, honors, and praise to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham,
Microchip. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to those for elect. Shalawam.
Shalawam.
A Bible ball.
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 Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Shalawam.
Shalawam.